Yeah, hello guys. Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the football channel, guys. We are live. I'm live. I'm live. Let me just I'm live. You guys know it's international break, man, and it's when it's international break, guys. It is boring, guys. I don't enjoy being when there's no football, proper football actually. But yet again, what can we do? I'm live, and we are here to do a watch along. And the watch along is between Croatia versus Portugal. As we all know, guys, we know the likes of Portugal have qualified already for the quarterfinal. And I don't think Croatia qualified as yet, but I have to be sure. I will check that out because I think the last game they played, what was it called? What is it called? What is this team name again? Um, Scotland actually defeated them in the last game. So I don't know if that is going to play as a disadvantage to them. But we are live and we are doing a watch along. And by the way, I'm going to be keeping you guys informed on everything that is happening in every other game that is being played currently. And let me just go through the lineups for you guys. Before I do that, let me just check something. Croatia needs to win this game, or they need to get something out of this game because at the moment they've got what's it called? They have 7 points. Scotland has 5 points. Poland also have 5 points. But so basically, Portugal are through, and at the moment, Croatia are second. And if it ends this way, it means they'll be playing the championship playoff. But let's see if that is going to end up happening because it's going to be a good game. And I don't think it's going to be an easy game because if there's one thing everybody knows, like we all know and we always talk about, is the fact and squad depth that Portugal actually has because they've got some good players, guys. So in this game, the lineup for both teams is, and I will go with Croatia first, based on the fact that they are playing at home. And they've come out playing in a 3-4-3 formation. You have Livakovic as the goalkeeper. Then you have a back three of Josko Guardol, Kalateka, Sotalo. So in the midfield, you've got Ivan Perisic, Luka Modric, Kovacic, and Sosa. So going forward, you have Kramaric, you have Matanovic, and Baturina. Those are the guys doing the business for Croatia. And for Portugal, they are playing a 3-5-2 formation. You have Josa that keeps for Wolverhampton in goal. Then you have a back three of Semedo, Vieiga, Araujo. Those are the back three. In the midfield, you've got Otavio, you've got Cancelo. So basically, it's a 3-5-2. You have the two wingers of Cancelo going forward and Mendes as well. So you have Mendes, Vincia, João Neves, and Octavio. Those as the guy doing the business as the back three. Then you have the troop up front in João Felix and Rafael Leao. But guys, what is it called? Scotland have actually taken the lead against against Poland. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good because if it stays that way, they are leading 1-0. And leading 1-0, okay, which means they actually had, they have 4 points. So 4 points plus 3 is 7. So if Croatia can actually get a point in this game, then I think they are through to the championship because right now, the only way or what Croatia needs to do in this match is avoid defeat. Just try whatever they can do to good, guys. It's not because Scotland actually have 7 points with a goal minus different. And if Croatia are able to get a draw, then I think it's okay. I think it's okay. But they must make sure they don't get anything less than a draw. And if they are going to lose, they must just also hope that the likes of Scotland don't end up scoring more goals. Because if Scotland score more goals, man, oh God. And by the way, guys, I've been seeing people talking crap, man, because sometimes I don't understand what is happening in football these days. Ooh. Wow, that was close, man. They almost scored here. Portugal almost scored here. I've been seeing people talking crap online about Cristiano Ronaldo. Not just that. And I got into an argument with few people, about Cristiano, because I don't understand what football is talking about, whereby we say some facts for this player and we don't keep the same standard for the other player. Now, this all started with this conversation of Cristiano Ronaldo holding Portugal back, of which I don't believe so. Yes, I will agree with you that he's not the same player he used to be before. He's not in the same form. He's not in the same shape. But what I will not take is the fact that you come around and want to make me understand that Cristiano Ronaldo, being still selected for the team, is holding the team back, because that is a pure lie. That's bullshit. I can understand you if you don't like the dude, if you don't rate him as a player. It's okay. I do not have a problem with that. I would understand you if you don't like him or you don't rate him as a player. I would understand that, because I don't understand how can't we just come to understand and appreciate the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi for what they've done to the game. Because basically, these guys have taken football from year to there. Honestly. And that is the next truth, guys. Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi have taken football from year. But what I will never understand is how that same statement is not being said about Messi. Take, for example, I watched the game between, what was it called? Portugal versus Poland. And everybody was going in on Cristiano saying he's holding them back, that is caused only tapping. Man, some guys or some people will just talk rubbish and they made them sound so stupid, man. Like you're saying it's caused only tapping. And these are the same fan base that will tell you Erling Haaland is the best striker in the world. These are the same people that will tell you Erling Haaland is the best striker in the world. And what goals does Erling Haaland score? Because most of his goals are what? Are tap-ins. And they make it seem as if scoring a penalty is easy. There is nothing he does that people don't talk about. The other day, he lost a very important penalty that could have given his team a chance to go ahead in a cup competition at Anasa. People went in on him. And when he scores a penalty, they still tell you it's penalty. It's always penalty. But guys, we all know scoring a penalty is not easy. It's not. No matter what you want to say, scoring a penalty is not easy. I won't lie to you guys. Scoring a pen is not easy. The other day, I was seeing people on ESPN, the likes of Saka, Xhaka, a pundit for ESPN. Somebody actually watched his career. I watched him I watched his career as a goalkeeper for Newcastle and Portsmouth. then that same person believes a crap goalkeeper, he was crap, believes he has the audacity to say something. Or is that one called, his name is called Moreno, that played for Venezuela? How many goals did he score? And they want to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. Even when he scores 2 goals, including a bicycle kick. And mind you, this guy is 39 years old. He's 39. Now, the question I want to ask these guys, like, who are you dropping Cristiano Ronaldo for to play? Because I can have that conversation with anybody. But the question here is, who are you benching him for or dropping him for? Somebody told me they can play Bruno Fernandes as false 9. You can play Bruno Fernandes as false 9. Someone mentioned Diego Jota. Someone mentioned Ramos. Now, what I said was this. Diego Jota is never fit. That's one. He's never fit. And Ramos, ever since he left Benfica, he has not looked really good. Man is eating bench. Like, I don't even rate Kolo Muani. And yet Kolo Muani is busy benching Gonzalo Ramos. And that is the player people, because of their stupid agenda against the player, you will want to see to strike for Portugal. Gonzalo Ramos. How many goals has he even scored this season? Let's start from there. And somebody was telling me Messi was world class in the World Cup. Guys, man, come on. Don't allow your love for Messi make you look stupid, man. Because we all know that competition was fucking rigged. It was rigged. But, man, guys, that is not what we're here to discuss about. We're here to talk about football. And Nigeria, they lost to Rwanda. God, man. I'm dead. That country, football is just going down the drain, man. Like, how is Nigeria, with all their superstar, with their overhyped striker, Victor Osimhen? Like, I don't even know what's wrong with that guy. Because you see him go to his club side, he scores some crazy goals whereby be like, wow. Score some crazy goals. Then where that sort of goals is needed, it does not show up. It doesn't. Which is why I'm not surprised he's playing football in Turkey. Because if he was that good, the way people actually hype him to be, if he was that good, I don't think he would be playing football in Turkey. I don't think so, because Turkey is so close to Saudi Arabia as well. Because who takes you serious when you're playing for Turkey? Who takes you as a player serious when you're playing for Turkey? Because I don't think there's any people that will take you serious like me. Turkey is, for me, is where you go to retire. It's just like the way Messi have gone to MSL and the way Ronaldo is playing in Saudi Arabia right now. That's why I see Turkey League. So if he's that good, like people hype him up to be, man, what happens? Rwanda, guys, Rwanda. God. There were times whereby Nigeria plays a team like Rwanda, you are sure of them like getting 5-7-0. Like 4-5-7-0. All of a sudden, Nigeria is taking the lead. It took the lead. Rwanda comes back to beat them in Nigeria. Ah, God. To beat them wherever they were playing that football. To trash them. I don't even watch it because I can't watch such crap football. I can't. Why would I watch crap performance being displayed by crap players, by people who overhype nonsense? Because I've been saying now, keep saying it, that guy is crap. It's crap. Honestly, it's not good enough. When he drops his thinkers, we don't get like even this guy called Fabrizio Romano is a suspect as well, man. Man wants to be keeping record of Victor Osimhen. Whenever he scores, you don't get to see him. He's always posting it. When the man is dropping his thinkers, we don't get anything about him. It's just crazy. Osimhen scored against Benin Republic. Busy celebrating as if he just scored in the final of World Cup. That guy has no shame, man. He has no shame, honestly. And what I said, I would never change it. I still believe that guy called Osimhen is the worst striker. If you're ready, now come around. We had a conversation. I will name players, strikers, Super Eagles era that are better than this guy, both home and away. Home and away. But we live in a world whereby, or in an era of football whereby crap is being celebrated, which is why people will look at what Erling Haaland is doing and tell you is the best striker in the world. Bro, what are you talking about? What are you even saying? There were times in football where we don't even rate goals scored. Any goals, those kind of tapping goals, we don't rate them. We don't rate it. Because I came from an era whereby goals we get to see. And crazy goals. And mind you, not just from midfielders or defenders. From strikers as well. Some crazy goals, guys. Then somebody is there busy hyping up Osimhen. When we had a player like Victor Agawa, sorry, is it Victor Agawa? Just Agawa. Yeah, just Agawa. Or Victor Agali. These are players whereby when it's needed, they show up. When it's needed, they show up. But people who hype rubbish, hype nonsense. It's on the pitch. Rwanda they are busy. And some people want to tell you that no, it is because we have qualified already. Guys, man. Spend that rubbish. It is because we have qualified already. I don't believe that rubbish. Those guys are not good enough. It's as simple as that. So basically, sacking the manager, sacking Posero. I was not really following that. I was not really following their football though. But for me, the honest truth is that sacking Posero was not even an issue. The fact that Posero is gone and these guys are still looking like crap they are looking right now, it just says it all. It's never the coach. It was never the coach, man. These guys are just not good enough. They're not. And you can see what I want to say, but and Portugal, and Poland, sorry. And that could be a reason. That could be. Let me just check what is the latest score right now. Let me check. What's the latest score? Why is it so loud, man? Sorry, guys. Well, it's still 1-0, guys. Like I said, all Croatia need to do is make sure they don't lose this game. Because I believe a draw would actually be fine with them. Spain and Switzerland is still 0-0 in the game between Spain and Switzerland. Still 0-0. Denmark is also playing in Serbia. It's 0-0 as well. Then Portugal, Croatia 0-0. So basically, the only game we have had, if a goal have actually been scored. Actually, there are so many games. I'm not even seeing other games. Kosovo is playing Lithuania. Romanian is playing Cyprus. And Kosovo is leading Lithuanian 1-0. Romania are leading Cyprus 1-0. Bulgaria are beating Belarus 1-0 as well. Luxembourg is losing to Northern Ireland 1-0. Liechtenstein and San Marino, it's 0-0, guys. So I will give you guys the score line of every game being played. By the way, Morocco had, man, this demolition. It's not demolition. I don't know what to call it. They are destroying Lesotho. 5-0, guys. 5-0. And that's how I do it. That is how a team that have got ballers, got proper players and coaches. That's how you do. When you meet teams that are not in your level, you get to let them understand that that's why we are super chickens. I tell you, super egos, super chickens. Like you can see, guys, these two, Croatia and Portugal, just knocking the ball around, man. They are basically just knocking the ball around. It looks like Croatia are just like to just not looking how they want to get a draw in this match. But like I said, that's basically what they need. Get a draw. Make sure you probably don't conceive. Even they're going to lose in this game. Make sure you don't lose more than too many goals. Now, basically, this is what I've been saying. For those people that is always shouting, drop him, he's holding their back, drop him, drop him. What have the strikers playing right now? What have they done? What have they done? Because that's the question I want to ask right now. What have the guys that are playing, who people have been saying, drop Cristiano for, what have they done so far? Because man is basically making waves for himself, making it for himself. There are games where he has been dropped and he came on the bench from the bench to score the winning goal. So I don't understand what more can this guy have to do for this hatred to start. Because as it is already, they're not playing. They are playing crap, man. That was what they're doing here. Crap. Oh, that was a good shot from Leah block. That's it. So tell me. Why won't the manager use somebody that gets him goals? Pedro Neto is not playing. And for a very long time, I've been saying that Rafael is all this crap, man. I've been saying it. But lately, he has actually been performing well. The problem I have with Rafael is never serious. And we had that kind of a player in my country back 1998. What was his name? JJ Okocha. As much as people want to hype him up and talk crap about how he's the biggest player, how he's the most skillful player, how he's a better player than Ronaldinho. Oh man, it was not serious, man. And I don't understand why people are comparing him to Ronaldinho because of the fact that he has skills. My network is kind of crap tonight, man. I don't know how true this article I saw is, man. I saw that Manchester United are preparing to offer Madrid 100 million euros for Adagule. Now, for me, that is what you call rubbish. You know, though I've been having a conversation with the guys, but I don't see it happening. And for that not to happen, I think Carlo Ancelotti leaves to go, man. And I've been saying, I'll keep saying it. Because as long as that guy, like you will not believe that guy has always played 12 games. Whoa! Offside. Portugal have scored. 1-0 João Felix. Where they go, Ja Felix? Man just put Portugal a go ahead, guys. It's 1-0, guys. Let's see if Croatia will be able to, you know, answer. But that pass, who was that pass from? It was someone from Viega. Man, that pass was crazy, man. That was and the way he brought it down, the composure and everything, man. That was a very good goal, man. That was a good goal. That it was a good goal. Honestly, man saw me talking about what have the strikers done. And he said, hold my beer. Let me answer you and give you a banger. Hold my beer. But that's a good goal, though. No doubt. Banter aside, that was a good goal. He took it well. The control, the composure to be able to bring the ball down and, smash it past the goalkeeper. That was a good goal.
I'm just remembering the time and all that. It's been quite a while. Like I didn't know we'll get to a time in this world where people have things like this. Be able to talk about anything you like and all. So it's astonishing, that the age, the time has really come to an end, and it's good. I'm just remembering the time and all that. It's been quite a while. I didn't know we'll get to a time in this world where people have things like this. Be able to talk about anything you like and all. So it's astonishing, that the age, the time has really come to an end, and it's good. Like it's very lovely.
Did that goal affect the change of the group? Wow, it did, guys. It did. Because right now, Croatia are third. They are third. Croatia are third right now. And Scotland are second. The second, man. And I think Spain is also leading. Spain are leading Switzerland. Oh! Hard luck, bro. What a strike. What a strike, guys, but he hit the crossbar. Ja, Felix? No, that's too much, man. That's too much. It's a corner kick. Corner kick to Portugal, guys. But what I will say is that it will be a good thing whereby Portugal takes, because I've noticed one thing about Portugal, they do really well when it comes to their group stage. They do really well, or should I say, build up to the tournament, they do really, really well. But now, when they get to the tournament itself, they get to flop. Because this sort of thing they're doing right now, come on, man. Come on. What was that, Mendes? That was crap. That first touch was rubbish. By the way, it's 6-0. 6-0. Morocco are smashing Lesotho. I think at this point in time, I think they might as well have spent Lesotho. No. Just one goal remaining for them to spell Lesotho as a country. Which is something you would expect from Super Eagles. Rwanda. Man, Rwanda is not even a country, it's a tourist country where people go and enjoy themselves. Man. And people want to call me in my ear. Oh, come on. That guy is rubbish. Rubbish. Just imagine. They were playing a 1-1 draw against Benin Republic. Now losing to Rwanda. We'll be there for it, man. Well, it's 7-0, guys. They've spent Lesotho. Morocco are showing Lesotho the reason why they are the big boys. They are showing to them that, guys, man, we are the top guns, big guys. And we are not just playing for top clubs like Real Madrid, Fenerbahce, and the rest. We play for them because we are good. Because the likes of Brahim Diaz had the opportunity to play for Spain. He had the opportunity to play for Spain, but he said, no, I'll go play for Morocco anyway. And that is what he did. Said to himself, I will go play for Morocco and I'll get the job done. And he's doing it. Scored an hat-trick today. An hat-trick. Nero, if they were actually, performing and they are winning games, but they are not. But one thing for a fact is that Modric, I think Modric and Kovacic can still play football. I just think the coach needs to also bring more, top guys, man, top players. Portugal are just having fun in this match, guys. They're just playing, just knocking the ball around, guys. Like it's a training, guys. 3 more minutes has been added in the first half, and after the 3 minutes so far, we've seen a minute and 25 seconds played already. So another. So we've got one more minute. Oh Lord! Oh my God! How did he miss that? And he's laughing. Now this is the problem I have with Rafael Leao. How did you miss that? You missed that kind of a ball, and you're opening your teeth, shining your teeth, man. Like what the hell? Like what is this? Man balloon loaned it to Mass. Man shoot the ball to Mass. He's busy smiling. And that's what people want to drop. They want Ronaldo to get dropped for. Those guys. Jeremy Pino. Now the guy doing the business for Spain, you have a Remy winning goal. You have a back four of Miguenza, Kubasi, Paredes, Grimaldo. In the midfield, you have Pedri, Casado, Fabian Ruiz. Going for you have Jeremy Pino. You have what's the name? Nico Williams and Alvaro Morata. And for Switzerland, you have Mvogo in goal. We have a back for Fernandez, Comet, Rodriguez, Muhim. In the midfield, you have Granizaka, Fuela. Going forward, you have Kutesa, Som, Ugrinik, and Amduni. So basically, Spain is beating Spain is beating Switzerland 1-0. Denmark versus Serbia 0-0. Scotland is beating Poland 1-0, and Portugal is also beating. And I think that is the end of the first half, guys. I think that is the end of the first half, people. That's the end of the first half. just waiting. I think I'll be jumping on a stream very soon with Mark and them guys. And that's where we're going to be discussing about the transfers window so far of rumors. I don't know why they're not live yet, but when they go live, we join them. San Marino. I'm sure I like if you're going to check where San Marino ranks in the world ranking, I'm sorry, man. I'm sure they'll be 100 and something or 200 and something, guys. San Marino. San Marino. Honestly, I don't think Madrid will allow Adagule go to Man U anyway, though. Honestly, if it was Rodrigo, I would say it's possible. If it was Rodrigo, I was. If he does not leave, the likes of Adagule are going to suffer, and the likes of Adagule, Hendrick are going to suffer at the club. Honestly, because I cannot be watching the likes of Lemmy Yamal, Cardoso, but playing consistently for Barca, and you have a manager that you have ballers. You've got Hendrick, and Hendrick have shown you what he's all about. That boy is fearless. Fearless. Same for Alagule as well. Because I believe if Adagule had chosen to go to Barcelona over Madrid, he will be playing. Honestly, he will be playing. And I think he will be a starter. He will be a starter. The only difference now, the only difference here of Adagule playing for Madrid and not Barcelona is because he has won trophies. He has won the Champions League. He has won the Champions League. Let me check. I think the boys are live.
As cited by Diarra Sports on the ex-United frontman Luis Saha explained Manchester.
I can see man like Mark is on live. Let's join it and let's have the argument, man. Let's have the argument, people. Man like Mac. Let me just do something real quickly, people. Oh, okay. Here is what I can do. Capture audio. Yeah. It's just funny how these guys are gonna come in and immediately are going to bring in the likes of what's his name? They'll bring in the likes of Gokores and also have enough money to sign the likes of what's his name? Um, what's this guy's name? Aragule. It's not happening, guys. Why is my sound not talking right now? I can't even hear what they're saying.
But I'm giving you the facts, right? He's 17 years old, so we cannot sign him to the Premier League unless he turns 18. That's when we will be allowed to make the transfer. Now, there is a 84 million release clause in his contract, but United are set to make a 38 million pound bid just to test the waters to see what Sporting is saying, if they might be thinking about it.
Oh
Let's
my
see what
god.
happens. You never know. That 38 million could be 38 million, and then maybe they add a player onto that deal. And there are quite a few players that might be able to make that cut and might lessen the blow. You know what I mean? So let's see how it goes. It's not set in stone yet, but let's wait until he turns 18 because we're gonna have to wait anyway, Irfan. I understand your worries, but against the Premier League laws, no one can sign him until he turns 18 because he's playing first team football. He's not in the academy anymore. So you can't bring him to the academy after he's been playing first team football for at least a year already. You know what I'm saying? You know, the players who should, yeah, 100% Irfan, you're getting the drift. Big up to Alien Tenor in the chat. Big up to you. It's snowing here. Nice. I think it should be snowing here on Wednesday. So I'll let you know. I'll take some pictures for you guys. Big up to you. Big up left or right side. He can play either side. There's also Michael Coyote, guys, at Fiorentina. So we'll talk about Michael Coyote another day. But that's another interesting young talent. 20 years old now. Very, very good on both sides. All this talk, he'll come now and you'll say, give him time. He's young, really hard to get gassed with the new age players. Not gonna lie. Bro, he can come now. Lots of people want him to come now. He can't. He's 17. We have to wait till he turns 18 to make. We can probably try to get a pre-agreement done with Sporting for the player.
Like they're always, I don't understand something about United. Man, they are always very optimistic. They only believe they can get anybody. I'm not saying you cannot get the
Let
guy,
me just
but
confirm. Let me just confirm for you guys.
I'm not saying you cannot get players. But man, please, can we stop this?
Let me just confirm.
So I'm
Yeah,
I'm
he turns
Amorim.
18 in 4 months.
So
April
Amorim
30th, he turns
just came
18.
into the
So
club.
at the end of the season in Sporting, guys. So we're gonna have to prepare well. We're gonna have to get the deal done. We are gonna have to convince him between now and the end of the season because that's when he turns 18, April 30th. That's his birthday, guys. So we'll see how it goes. We will see. Let's see how that goes. But now, guys, let's move on to some other interesting bits of news because we already know that these are possible situations that we are looking at. Another interesting thing for me, guys, which I want to get into right now, is this conversation because, as you know, A lot of us are talking about this guy right now. He is the man of the moment, Victor Gyökeres. And what I can say, it's very possible that we might not be able to get him in January, but it's one of those things where it might bode well for the summer, which means we maybe can focus on a different area, guys. I know a lot of us want to sign him in January, but like I keep telling everyone, 84 million pounds by 84 million pounds by another 80 million pounds. These are the prices on three of the players that everyone wants to sign at Sporting. And I'm talking about none other than Victor Gyorkers at 87 million pounds, 84 million pounds for young Quenda, and Morton Humland is also rated somewhere in the region of 84 million pounds. So, guys, it's a lot of money. Let's see how we get a deal done. Maybe a swap with some little money. Yeah, he got his visa today. It was active today, yo, as the announcement was. I can show you it on the on all the news. He had his first training session today at Manchester United at Carrington. So, yo, I got my scoop for you, bro. Don't worry, we'll be there in the morning. I'm back. I'm feeling much better now, so I can battle rap now. I can talk without coughing too much. So we'll be talking tomorrow on KG Stream. Don't you worry, buddy. Big up to you, my brother. Sporting Lisbon striker Victor Gyokeres has left a door open for a future move to Manchester United, but sort of rules out the possibility of a January switch to the Red Devils.
Oh, guys.
Having 4 assists in 5 Nation League matches, including a goal against Slovakia last night. The Swede is said to be available for 20 million less than his release clause, and Sporting Lisbon are reportedly open to a sale in the summer. Speaking to the Swedish outlet Football Scanlon, the attacker opened up on his long term future. When asked about whether he will move in the summer, he said, "It's not something I think about. Of course, you want to play out the season at Sporting, and I enjoy myself there. So there's no stress for me to make a move in the future. We'll see when the time comes." Gyökeres has also claimed that when the time comes for him to move on, he had no particular preference of where he will end up. "It's hard for me to say. I have no particular preference. We'll see if it works out in the future, how it feels then, and I will know my decision." He also spoke of the sadness that Amarim was leaving Sporting by claiming it's very sad that he's leaving, but of course we understand his decision. He has obviously meant a lot considering that he gave me a chance and that he made me develop so much. The informed striker stated that he isn't paying too much attention to the links reconnecting with his former manager in the near future, as it's all talk at the moment, but implied that he would certainly be open to a reunion with the 39-year-old if given the opportunity. When asked directly about United's interest, he hardly slammed the door shut by asserting he probably has some strikers there already, so we will see. Gyökeres did outline what he expects from a new club, and this is what to get an important role and that you'll get to play. That is the most important thing. There are other pieces that should also be in place, but I'll have to take it when it comes. Guys, there's also Barcelona in the hunt. So, you know what I mean? Gonna have to keep it a little bit tricky on what goes on with this guy. Now, another really, really interesting piece of news coming in is the hunt for this youngster, guys. I've been telling you guys about it. 16.7 million is what is the possible fee, and this might be the most likely signing in January. In fact, it could be done immediately as the window opens. It might happen in on the first day of the window, is how likely that this signing is, because Manchester United want to sign former star Alvaro Carreras for Ruben Amorim in January. And when I say that they want to, they are already in talks trying to get everything lined up so the deal can be completed swiftly. You know what I mean? Manchester United plan to strengthen their left back area for Ruben Amorim in January transfer window, as per reports. Amorim has yet to take. Well, this article came out yesterday, which means you know what I mean. He wasn't able to train yesterday, so the first training session happened today. According to the club's hierarchy, they have identified the left back as a priority position to address in the winter window and have earmarked Alvaro Carreras as the main target. You know, It's going to be an interesting situation as Carreras only swapped for Benfica from United in January of 2024 on an initial loan deal, and the Portuguese club recognized his potential and pulled the trigger to make him their player on a permanent basis. His rise in stature and his consistent performances in the Bruno Lage squad have attracted United's interest once again, and the Premier League giants have signed him from Real Madrid's academy in 2020. Now, the young Spaniard is a player that Rumana Amorim has mentioned as a target he'd like to work with, even while at Sporting. So Amorim's 3-4-3 system requires an attacking fullback, and Carreras has shown he's capable of playing that role at his stint at Benfica, as well as
Unless I don't know what's wrong with my network, man. Ugh.
about Arda Güler as being an option. There are reports coming in that Arda Güler is being pushed towards Manchester United, not just by his camp, but by other officials around the club who thinks that he's not really up in the pecking order at Real Madrid and might find a better time coming to Man United where he might get more game time as well as more appreciation for his role, and it might be something that he might be interested in. So, you know, Arda Güler getting Victor Gyökeres, possibly Quenda in the summer. Let's see how that goes. It might be a loan for Aragula in January, guys. So don't be surprised if you hear Aragula comes in on a loan because it might be interesting. Now, I'm telling you guys now, my bet is on Alvaro Carreras being the first signing of the Amorim era. I think he will coming in January, but we will see. The news is going to come out and it's going to keep it pumping. And I see my buddy Temba Banks is pulling up. When as soon as he lets me know is he's ready. Oh, he's here. He's here. Big up to Temba Banks in the building. Man is late like that, but you know what it is. Big up to my
I'm not
broski.
late. You are the
Big
one.
up to you. I know you had to cry a lot in your car before you got onto the stream. You know,
No,
let me
no,
just
no,
put
no,
your
no, no,
boy up on the
no, no.
screen.
I,
Let's
I
just
don't
have
have
your
to cry,
quick
man. Because once
conversation about it. I see you talking about 100 million euros.
that is what they said. Because
I'm listening.
I look up on the article as well, and it said Manchester United are preparing to offer United ready to offer what's his name Madrid. They want to offer Madrid on that goal level somewhere that was close to me. Maybe I'm his brother or his agent. Can you hear me, Mark? Can you hear me? I don't think so.
Might be a situation where you lose Arda Güler to a loan in January and then you
No,
lose
no,
him
no,
in the
no,
summer to
no,
a
no,
permanent
no.
sale,
no
which might will be good for both clubs.
can you hear me out of Mark? Can you hear me? I think my
Yeah,
network is
yeah, yeah, I can
crazy.
hear you, bro.
Okay, what I'm saying is this, man. Like I said to you, if I was Adagule's brother or agent, like I wouldn't say don't move because one thing is this: I would say is this: it is criminal to understand that this guy has only played 12 games for Madrid. 12. Like that alone is enough to sack Ancelotti. That alone, whereby you have a talent of this quality and you are dropping him on the bench. I'm not giving him game time because, like, I'm tired of seeing the likes of Luka Modric. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but sometimes I want to see my ballers also playing games, man. Because I cannot watch Barcelona. They put in the likes of Lemmy Yamal.
27.
You put in the likes of Cardoso. You put in the likes of Kobasi. And these guys are balling out, man. And yet you have a manager in Carlo Ancelotti who just believes, man, Modric will still do it. I believe he can. He's a good player, no doubt. But guys, Modric is in the future, man. It's not the future. And if I was close to Adagule, honestly, I would call him bro. How about going for a loan? Because I will tell you, Mark, because the reason why I said it's sackable is the fact that you have a kid. We all saw his potentials. We all saw what he did. We know what he's capable of. We saw him in the Euros. We should not as if he's not a good player. He's a good player. We saw him in the Euros. How
Guess
about
what? I know I told you guys my little brother was on loan at Alborg BK for the last few months. on a trial, and he's back home on vacation, and he's going back to Denmark on trial again. And this time, I'm hearing it's possible that he might be going to Rosenborg BK. And if he goes to Rosenborg BK on trial, guess who he's going to probably play against until until he leaves? Naipan. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see how it goes. I'm excited for my bro. You know what I mean? Big up to Stephanie Griffith in the building. 10 likes. Luke Shaw would get his testimonial ASAP. Testimonial, bro? Nah, bro. I would just be trading him off to Benfica. You know what I mean? Or something like that for free.
You think,
You back, Temba?
yeah, you think my network is just acting up, man? I don't understand what's
Bro,
happening
you
to this.
getting tired. I trade Luke Shaw to I would give Luke Shaw to Benfica and just take from Alvaro, bro.
You add money, you have to add some cash to it, man.
Don't
You
worry
have,
yourself, bro.
you
You
have
know
to
what's
add,
happened
you have
sometimes. The
to add
Glazers
some
is be
cash to
attacking
it.
me. You know what I mean? Maybe is Perez must be telling me, hey, shh.
Who is the Perez?
Cash. Bro, we go take key on loan. We go talk
No, no, no,
cash
no,
later.
no, no.
Bro,
I
loan,
believe,
cash later.
I believe
You know what I
because
mean?
one thing is that,
That's how we go and work
there are
out.
so many
Yeah, we're
so many
going.
clubs. There are so
I
many
don't want to
clubs.
say this for guys
No,
to get
man,
hyped there, but you never know.
this my network is acting up,
Bro,
Mark.
sometimes that's the him out there. Sometimes, bro, the players just can't do how it is do, bro. Sometimes players just had a whole lot of patience, you know what I mean, Temba?
No, I know,
I
I know,
sometimes
Mark.
I and all don't like it, bro.
I
But
know,
sometimes
Mark.
I
I
just how
know.
it is. And
Ah,
for me,
no, man.
being honest, bro,
No, man.
it's just how it is goes sometimes. I
Which
mean,
is
look at this youngster, bro. Aragula one side. Remember I talked about this guy a few weeks ago? Everybody asking me, who is this guy? Who is this guy? The same play against Man City. All everybody want Giovanni now to come to United. Everybody want him to United. We do high 84 million to sign this guy one time. And the biggest problem is that the Premier League is bar clubs from signing players under to first teams, to senior teams. You could only sign them if you could only bring them into your academy, but you can't sign them before they turn 18. It's a real crazy thing. So that's going to be an interesting situation to see how it work out. But I also wanted to talk about, young Alvaro because I think that's going to be our first signing. And this is why I think Delo might be on and Luke Shaw might be on the chopping block, guys. You know what I mean? I know some people might not like to hear that. And I am a Delo fan, but I'm telling you guys, if this young man is the first signing on the Amarim, Delo and Luke Shaw are gone. I could see it, guys. I could see it. You know what I mean? I could see Luke Shaw going in the January as well. Probably go to Ipswich or something like that somewhere. It's for like 10, 20, 10, 15 million, just enough to cover Alfaro's fees. And I could see Delo going to Real Madrid in a swap deal for Arda Güler. Man, they might call me crazy, but
you
I know Madrid
you
could do
wish
it at Diogo Dalo right now at right back. For
not
sure, for sure.
yeah, I know, but not in the
But
expense of
stepping away from that for a second, I
Not in
wanted
the
to talk
expense of
about this.
Adagule. It's
I
not
just wanted
happening,
to
man.
mention this because for me, guys, I know a lot of people might not like this guy, right? But for me, I never thought about it. When I heard it, I was just like, you know what? He's coming at the club. He's coming to train at the club. He's not going to be signed. He's not going. He's just coming to train to get himself fit. I have no problem with this. You know why? With a player of this ability, guys, who coming into the club among some of these youngsters, the likes of how they call them, Dango Jr., Joe Scanlon, even the likes of because Tyler is the attacking winger and Jack is the midfielder. It have other young midfielders like Kobe who could benefit from training with the likes of Paul Pogba. We a class player. And whether or not he stays at United, because reports are that Newcastle United will be planning to make a move to bring him in as one of their new midfield targets. So this is what I wanted to bring to everyone to calm everyone down. He just come in to train for a little while, probably help us coach up the young midfielders that we have and bring their levels up to the professional stage and level. We're not going after Osimhen, and I can tell you for free right now.
Man, guys, I'm just having this internet problem, man. It's pissing me off already, man. I don't understand. Don't understand. Let me just see, man. By the way, Poland have actually scored back. It is 1-1 over there. Big up Luan. Big up Luan. How are you, Luan? Hope you're good. Big up to you, Luan. Network is just. I think that's offside. Yeah, it's offside. It's offside. It was. I could see that he was off, man.